So enslaved people called their clothing Lowells, after Lowell, Massachusetts, the area that first imported British spinning technology to the US in the early 1800s and grew spectacularly rich. And all these families, their wealth persists in that region to this day. But they weren't making clothing for respectable New England families. They clothed enslaved people using cotton picked by slaves themselves. I mean, how on earth? Well, plantation owners were so stingy, they would rather buy clothing for their slaves than divert their labor from the fields. And that was the opportunity for these Massachusetts barons. And their work was so junky that no white folks would buy it, so it was priced cheaply and sent to the most miserly people in America, plantation owners. And this crappy clothing was so ubiquitous, so dominant on plantations that enslaved people themselves gave it a name. They called their clothing Lowells. Think about what that means. One of America's proudest symbols of industrial progress, hailed in textbooks as the birth of modern U.S. manufacturing, becomes a brand name for slave clothing, not metaphorically, literally. The mills of Lowell clothed enslaved bodies, while the profits flowed north to the families who would later fund universities, libraries, museums, and respectable philanthropy. The cotton went north, the cloth went south, the money went up to Lowell, Massachusetts, and the people at the bottom bore Lowells on their backs.